I know you've been, I know you've been, I know you've been, I know you've been.
Obviously, all my life I was ignoring all of my symptoms and just trying to get by in school and everything. And it was very stressful. I was doing like a pre-med program. And then I got my symptoms towards the end of college years, and it was like excruciating pains. And then I would have to be like doing the ultrasound every single month, and all of the tests came out different. Eventually, one of the tests was like, you may have malignant cells, and then I went to Columbia Presbyterian around here, and then they were just like, let's just give you a diagnostic surgery. So then they took out like a cyst or something, and it was actually an endometrioma. So then they were like, oh, you have endometriosis. And then I went to get monitored probably like 6 months after, and then they said, oh, now you have PCOS. And I was like, oh, great. So, but they never, told me, eat this way, live this way, none of that.
Right. All right. They don't.
Obviously. So
they don't even tell you that is estrogen dominance. They don't even tell you that.
Exactly. None of that. I even asked them, like, should I change what I eat? And they're like, no. I was like,
yeah, because they want you coming back. They want you to come back in 6 months.
Oh, this is actually the question that I had. So a weird symptom that I have that like no doctor at all could describe or make sense of is that whenever I do eat anything with refined sugars, whether it's brown sugar, white sugar, honey, by mistake or whatever, I would sweat a lot, and I don't have diabetes. Like I've done the test in like several doctors, none of that. So I would sweat a lot, and I would get weird odors, and also like discharge. So I don't know if that's something associated with like insulin resistance. I even tried doing like research about it, but I don't know if that sounds like anything that pops up in your head.
I mean, so when you eat refined sugars, right, and your body doesn't really differentiate between sugars, right? When you're dealing with diabetes, right? But yeast and certain parasites certainly differentiate between the type of sugars that you put into your body, right? And you have a response to that. So when you sweat, anytime you start sweating, that's your body trying to eliminate toxins faster than the elimination system. Defecation, urination is
like excretory.
The typical route. The most frequent route that we eliminate is through urination, right? Then defecation, but we also sweat. So when you have excessive sweat, it's that, all right, that's not working fast enough, or there's a blockage, constipation or whatever. There's some kind of blockage for the type of toxins that we're trying to get rid of, right? So your excretory system is probably dysfunctional or not fast enough. So your body's saying, okay, either I'm going to throw it up, I'm going to sweat it out as well, right? So the discharge that you're getting as well, that is indicative that it's yeast, that there's a yeast infection that can flare up because of excessive sugars, because yeast thrives on sugar, especially sucrose. And the reason why they can't tell you that is because they're useless when it comes to nutrition. They're useless. They're absolutely useless. So, but this is the thing. If you know you don't want the discharge and that, it's not worth it. The sugar ain't worth it,
No, it isn't.
If you're giving off an odor when you have to, it's not worth it.
I know you've been, I know